Oh, this is gonna finish 9. God, how was it? Today is Thursday, August 14th, 2025 AD. Anno Domini, the year of the Lord Jesus Christ. It's 9:07 a.m. Alright, bring up my workflow file, and which is Stein Dimensions Movie at gmail.com is the email address for this workflow. Okay, so it's got yeah, 5 main things, and under here it's got 5, and under here it's got 4 things, and under here it's 4 things, so it's a total of 18 things, right? Yeah. So okay. Okay, meat press. That's when heaven begins, right? I got the biggest story, but if I go right to the press like I have, I don't feel any good feelings that they're gonna run the story without any evidence and shit. Once I have evidence, I'll just go up to them and have them run it if it hasn't been run already. Wait, Tape Brain. UC Berkeley Neuroscience PhD hopefuls, PhD students, and PhD professors. I'm not feeling too cool like going up to them directly and having them scan my brain for shit right now. In some of the dimensions where I've had contact with them telepathically, but it's been fucked up by, that would be cool, so I'm gonna that'll take that'll be better after dimension spots, whatever. Tape deads, I don't have any proof of the sign book light here. In some dimensions there's like a Hynum or Sarah Hynums that have that proof and stuff waiting to see me, and so again, dimensional shifting would be required, prerequisite, right? Tape spots, video code, dimensions, that's the main thing. You find stuff that's just some extra bullshit that like I came up with. It was like I think 2 days ago, right? That I left my black duffel bag with pretty much everything in it, right? My bucket and my black bag with all my clothes and shit. I left it there sitting on a chair, right? And I went on went to Berkeley Dorothy Day House at North Berkeley, or not North Berkeley, downtown Berkeley Station, right? And even though it had been a few weeks since I had went to the DMV and applied for a free replacement identification card, they hadn't received it yet for some reason. So, because if I did get the ID card right there, 5, then I would be able to get a Berkeley Public Library card, number 4, which would allow me to get rent a Berkeley Public Library Chromebook for 4 weeks at a time, and a Berkeley Public Library hotspot for 4 weeks at a time, 28 days. And also the ID card would let me get a Lifeline phone. So, okay, so no, we don't have it. You can wait till 2 p.m. I went to 2 and didn't get it, or actually went to 4, whatever. And then so I came back empty-handed. So yeah, ID card. I don't really need an ID card right now, right? Berkeley Public Library card. I don't really need that. Berkeley Public Library Chromebook. I don't really need that even right now. And the Berkeley Public Library hotspot. I don't really need that. Lifeline phone. I did get a new phone yesterday. I paid $75 for it at Metro, like 2380 Mission Street or something like that. Muzamil, I think was the guy that sold me. And the Indian guy that I said some shit to fucking, because he wouldn't give me a refund on my like the 2 tablets and the 2 phones and the tablet, right? Walking out, I said sorry, man, whatever. He was working at the store, and it's weird because the Indians are straight taking over all of it, like the Metro on 16th, the 16th 1600 block mission, 22,000 block mission, and the one on Market Street, right? What is this? Okay. Anyways, it's Lifeline phone. I don't really need that right now. Okay. Okay, so all this fine stuff right here. Yeah, I don't need to find that. Okay, so that gets that down to 12 things, right? Okay. So tape spots, right? Okay, boom. Okay, places, spots, go to other places, portals, we can deal with the Francis first. Number of spots I go through multiple times on the same spot. Okay, let's see if I can do one verified first, right? Paints, use paint to, mark up shit. I use like, the glow in the dark paint I used the other day was on the staircase was pretty much invisible, and at other places was kind of invisible. Like I guess it has to charge up and be day and night, but whatever. I got this right here. That was like $32.99, right? I'm all like, I'll get some cheap stuff maybe at Target or at the same place called Hardware, and then I go in under the freeway, ask this dude, hey, a place where you can have spray paint for cheap? And he's all, yeah, right across the street. I was looking at discount bill display. It's the mall. Okay, why not, right? I actually asked previous to that, like a few blocks away, at the electrician supply, because they might need markup electrical wires or whatever. But he said no. But I went in there, and then the cheapest were like $5.99 for black and white. But black and white are standard colors, so white won't show up on white, black won't show up on black, and out of all the colors in the world, I was thinking of getting pink up anyway, because again, with the rectangular front camera is a glitch or some weird stuff to be noted. What self-respecting gang is doing? He's marked with pink, right? So pink was there's $6.99 for something, and $7.99. It was this basically the second cheapest one, right? And yeah. So okay. So yeah. So paint spots. So I'll figure out how to do that, right? Okay. Hold your times, just okay. 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 You know what I could do right here? I could do just I'm doing stuff haphazard, or some kind of putting some kind of system. The holiest Bible I've made my mind. Okay, when heaven starts for the holiest Bible, anything previous to that, just all downgrade to the holier Bible, right? Holy Bible's already written. That has nothing to do with that. But whatever. I gotta do things. I don't know. Whatever. So holy time scale. So I could actually go back here, right? And I could go like that, and I could just, just put these up like this, right? Okay. And so okay. And holier video. Okay, some kind of way to make sure my video is on point. This is a haphazard video. Just any kind of thing with me reading the Bible and talking just general BS. Okay, holy video. I guess I don't know with actual evidence of dimensional, right? Okay, so put that at 4. Holier files that's me writing some text files or something like that. I mean, that's not really evidence, and I'm not going to do that right now. Okay. Holier phone. Okay, I got this phone right here, and I already, I'm started using it, but just doing whatever I feel like. But maybe I should organize it somewhere or something. I don't know, whatever. I'll spend some time to do that. Okay, Holy Bible. Okay, this would be me writing the Holy Bible or continuing that on notebook. I mean, I'm not going to buy a new notebook, and I frankly don't even see any point of writing this bullshit right now. Just it's actually do work. Don't write about I'm gonna, or just do this shit or something, right? Okay, holy times. Okay, things are just, I don't know, whatever. Okay, so wait, hold on. Okay, so that would make it 4:10 basically, right? Okay. Other times. Whatever. 9. Okay. I'm gonna lowercase this, right? Because that and that will come later, right? Okay. So this is, I guess, maybe. So okay, this, I guess right here, this right here, I should uppercase it all the way like that, because that's what I'm working on. But specifically, I gotta go on here. Okay, there's this stuff. Okay, places, spots. That's late. Oh. That's later, right? Okay, number spots. That's later. Okay, so that's whatever. Okay, okay. Huh. Let's see. Hold on. Okay, I'll just make this like standard capitalization. It's like, okay, whatever. That's what we're working on, but like that's just like a placeholder. That doesn't, that's just like a category or something. Okay, so paint spots. Okay, that's what I'm actually sort of trying to do today, right? And again, this is all dependent upon whether like the Francis Hotel has any vacancy, and it's kind of weird that they would have no vacancy in the middle of the month. The first one, people would get paid, but it's kind of weird. But okay, paint spots. Okay, so I'll like make it up a capitalization, right? And then I guess since that would require some kind of video, possibly if I decide to do that, I'll uppercase that, right? All the way like that, okay. And that would require me doing that on my phone and setting that up a little bit, so I'll go like that. Okay, so, yeah, something like that. Okay, I'm going to read Leviticus 3 or something, I guess. And if his oblation be a sacrifice of peace offering, if he offer it of the herd, whether it be a male or female, he shall offer it without blemish before the Lord. And he shall lay his hand upon the head of the offering and kill it at the door of the tabernacle of the congregation. And Aaron's sons the priest shall sprinkle the blood upon the altar round about. And he shall offer of the sacrifice of the peace offering an offering made by fire unto the Lord, the fat that covereth the inwards, and all the fat that is upon the inwards, and the 2 kidneys, and the fat that is on them, which is by the flanks, and the caul above the liver, with the kidneys. It shall he take away. And Aaron's sons shall burn it on the altar upon the burnt sacrifice, which is upon the wood that is on the fire. It is an offering made by fire of a sweet savor unto the Lord. And if his offering for a sacrifice of peace offering unto the Lord be of the flock, male or female, he shall offer it without blemish. If he offer a lamb for his offering, then he shall offer it before the Lord. And he shall lay his hand upon the head of the offering, and the head of his offering, and kill it before the tabernacle of the congregation, and Aaron's sons shall sprinkle the blood thereof round about upon the altar. And he shall offer of the sacrifice of the peace offering an offering made by fire unto the Lord, the fat thereof, and the whole rump, it shall he take off hard by the backbone, and the fat that covereth the inwards, and all the fat that is upon the inwards, and the 2 kidneys, and the fat that is upon them, which is by the flanks, and the caul above the liver, with the kidneys, it shall he take away. And the priest shall burn it upon the altar. It is the food of the offering made by fire unto the Lord. And if his offering be a goat, then he shall offer it before the Lord. And he shall lay his hand upon the head of it, and kill it before the tabernacle of the congregation, and the sons of Aaron shall sprinkle the blood thereof upon the altar round about. And he shall offer thereof his offering, even an offering made by fire unto the Lord, the fat that covereth the inwards, and all the fat that is upon the inwards, and the 2 kidneys, and the fat that is upon them, which is by the flanks, and the caul above the liver, with the kidneys. It shall he take away. And the priest shall burn them upon the altar. It is the food of the offering made by fire, for a sweet savor. All the fat is the Lord's. It shall be a perpetual statute for your generations throughout all your dwellings, that ye eat neither fat nor blood. Okay, and so what else am I? Okay, so I had like this right here. If you remember, whatever, this right here, which has basically my clothes, and this for my side of my blanket for my bed. Both of those fit in like my black duffel bag, which I said I like about 2 days ago I left in the Mission Neighborhood Resource Center on Cap Street, and when I came back from Berkeley, it was gone. And then I walked around the street and I saw this and that by a shopping cart, right? And so I told the dude, hey, that's mine. So I grabbed him, right? I'm all, where's the black, the duffel bag? And he said he didn't have it. And I looked around his car and didn't see it. Just like looking at it. The next day, when he was in there, I looked around it. I didn't dig through it, but whatever, So I got most of the stuff. And today, like a kid borrowed my white, which came with my Samsung A15 5G, I guess 2025 phone that stopped working. Oh, by the way, it stopped working, right? The story is this, okay? It stopped charging. It's a brand new phone, right? So like I went to the cheapo store on 16th Street, right? By 16th Mission, and then I'm all, hey, can you test out your outlet? Plug. So she plugged in my phone with the plug. It didn't work. Okay. Maybe try the cord part from the phone to the plug with my plug. Nope. Okay, try both your new cord and your new plug on my phone. Nope. So it's like the phone that was fucked up, right? And I went over back to Metro, and they're like, yeah, you put some dirt in your your USB. I'm like, no, I didn't. And so I took, what should I do? Take like a, like a paperclip or something. Yeah. So I took a paperclip and just went around in it, and it didn't work and stuff. Well, can you give me a new phone? It's only been like a week. It's a new phone. No. So I walked out, and also like the SIM card. I stuck like I was in a pinch, so I stuck a toothpick on the ground in there, and the toothpick broke off in the thing, and then I took a paper cut and jammed it in to open it, and that fucked it up a little bit. So like when you put the SIM card in there, like it would pop out a little bit, right, and it wouldn't recognize the SIM card, so it was all fucked up. But anyways, that came with a white USB-C to USB-C cord that this kid at the Cap Street borrowed, and he's all, oh, let me borrow it. It sounded kind of weird. He's all looking about. It was in like a hole in my bag, right? This one right here. And so he was asking about it, which is kind of like shady, but I don't know. And so like he asked about it, and then like so I never heard from him again. So he took my shit. So that's fucked up. Fuck that dude. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So I guess I'm gonna try to see what's up with the Francis Hotel if they have a vacancy today. If not, I might want to think about it a little bit. Like maybe like I should film some shit, like space some shit, film, and then film going over there, because they'll probably let me in to the door just to talk with them anyway, right? And then even if they don't have a room, I'm like, oh hey, I need to use the third story like restroom and use that to as an excuse to just go up and go through the dimensional portal and come out without paying, So it might not work, but so yeah, I'm gonna think about that. Yeah, upload this.